Well, welcome to the fitness arena, and as you can see, completely brand new gym that Harlow Town have got here, and I'm with the head coach, Kate. And Kate, we're looking at it. We'll show people the actual gym later. But how impressive is this up here?
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's an incredible
Transformation.
Yeah, considering when people that have probably been to Harlow before, seen this as a venue for birthdays and stuff like that, and now you look at it, there's the bar's gone. We've got fitness stuff absolutely everywhere, from rowing machines to bikes that we're sitting on and all the rest. It's a really impressive setup. I mean, how did it all come about?
So a conversation was had between myself and Tom, and it just sort of evolved from the conversation. I previously owned a gym, and I was stepping away from there, and I was looking to start up somewhere else. He was very keen to get something started here, and conversations just happened and it evolved. And so basically last year during lockdown, towards the end of lockdown, Tim and I spent many days in here getting it ready for when we could reopen, which was nearly a year ago now actually. So it'd be the 1st of November last year. We officially opened up the doors and we closed again, I think it was 4 days later. Yeah, it was horrendous. It was absolutely horrendous. And we were pretty much shut until, I think it was the 12th of April this year. Yeah, so we reopened around the 12th of April. I mean, through COVID, we did actually manage to do a lot of stuff online. Mm-hmm. We were coming in here and we were filming from here and stuff for a while. Then that stopped and we had to film from our front rooms when it got really bad in like January, February. But then, when we got the all clear in April, we were all systems go, and it's been all systems go since. Yeah,
so, I mean, before we go into the gym itself, can we tell people a little bit about yourselves? There might be people around that don't know Kate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, tell us your background in all the gyms.
I've always been into fitness. And it's strange, I've always been into football as well. My dad was a footballer. My dad played for Millwall. My brothers were footballers. I grew up in Enfield. Was part of Enfield's football club as a kid. Moved to Harlow when I was about 19, 20.
So what, a couple of years ago, yeah?
Yeah, I wish. Moved to Harlow then, about 19 years ago now, because my daughter's 18. And I've started in the fitness industry when I was 18 years old. Met my ex-partner. He's from Harlow. That's how I come to move to Harlow. Have my 2 children. And I've always worked in the fitness industry. Always been in and around fitness. That's what I love. That's my passion. That's what I do. I love helping people get fit, change their lives. I like to keep myself fit and healthy. And putting the 2 combinations together, football and fitness, it's my 2 passions together. So it's worked. Worked really well.
So you got into this with Tom, though, I suppose, due to being physio for the first team?
Yeah, so basically what happened was I started training to do sports therapy, and one of my old members at my previous gym, I actually just said to him, because I knew he came here with his son, and I just said, have they got any work experience for like physio? And he said, I'll ask. They asked. I came down, I can't remember, it was a West Ham game. He had a pre-season friendly against West Ham. I spoke to Shan, he said to me, yeah, come down. I came down. And that was it. I was hooked, and Chapo asked for me to come back. So then I just started helping Brad out, like helping him with the physio, and it went from there. That's how my story coming here started, and now this has all evolved.
But I mean, we're sitting here looking at it from the back of the gym, looking forwards. I mean, was this what you imagined when you first had that conversation with Tom? Was it better? Because for me, it must be better than what you imagined, surely.
This is more than I imagined. I remember having a conversation with him, and I was originally talking to him about the area down there where the cage used to be, about potentially building something. He said to me, have you seen the function room? And I said, no, because we was in the boardroom at the time. And I said, no, I haven't. He said, come and have a little look. We walked through that door, and I walked in, I was like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, I could definitely do something with this. And I just had this vision of what it was that I wanted, and I think I absolutely drove Tim mad, if I'm honest with you, because I know it sounds really silly, but I had this vision of this wall, this like a logo, and really eye-catching as you walk in, because whenever people walk in, they always look at this and they go, wow, because it is eye-catching. It is And then when we do have classes and I take pictures, I always make sure that this is in the pictures because it's really good like through socials and stuff. But when I told him that I wanted the back wall to be like wood, I think I gave him sleepless nights and I drove him mad because I knew exactly how I wanted it to look. But I mean, look at it, it looks incredible. Tim's done all that, he's done that wall, he's done the wall downstairs, and it's just sort of flowed through the whole club now.
Yeah, it seems to become the brand, doesn't it? Now? It seems to be the brand altogether.
It has, and it was my idea. I had this vision, and Tim's put it all together. I might have had the vision for it, but he's done it, and it looks incredible.
But whatever you do, don't worry about Tim. I've known Tim since we were probably in single digits. And he never had no hair even then, so don't worry, he didn't make his hair for that, so you're all right with that.
Yeah, I think I was probably responsible for him losing a bit more hair, for sure.
But in all fairness, I mean, if you're saying to somebody now in front of the camera and you're trying to get more people to come in and be members, and I think if people come in and have a look, they'll probably jump in at the bit to be a member, but what makes this gym different to every other gym?
So myself and my coaches, we're very personalised with members, as in we know every member's name, we know their story, why they're coming, why they're here, what it is they want to achieve. So they'll come here and we'll help them. We want to help them on their journey. Everyone that's coming here doesn't just come here to just use the gym. They're here for a reason, and we're here to basically help them achieve what it is that they're setting out to achieve. I mean, you can go to any gym, anyone can become a member of the gym. You can pay you £10 a month, £20 a month, and you can go in there. And I have people say to me all the time that they'll come here and they'll do because our classes are 45 minutes, you'll do a 45-minute class with us, and you'll get more from that 45-minute class than you would if you'd spent 3 hours by yourself in the gym. You'll get more from that one 45-minute session. And it leaves people wanting more and more and more. And also the way that I've structured the timetable, it complements itself. So you could come on a Monday, you could come on a Tuesday, because you're not going to be overworking. And how myself and other coaches work, the way we plan our sessions, everything complements itself. So I had a girl who came here on Tuesday night actually. She's been recommended by another member. She goes to the gym. I said to her, what do you normally do? She goes, I don't really know. I just go in there and I watch people and I just do a few bits and pieces. She came to my class on Tuesday and she absolutely loved it. She said she loved the structure, she loved how it was. I spoke to the guy who she came with last night. He said she's coming back for more. But he said she really felt it, because obviously she was working correctly. I've got her into, sounds really rude, I've got her into positions she's never been in before, but you know what I mean. But in the best possible way, and actually she's going to achieve amazing results.
That's a good line for you. That's a good selling line. I can get you into positions that you've not been into before.
Well, I'll tell you what, our yoga teacher got the first team into positions on Tuesday night. I think the first team didn't ever imagine to do. So there's another thing there as well. We offer yoga, which my yoga teacher, he's actually used to be a footballer, and he got his hands on the first team on Tuesday night, and they're going to benefit from that massively.
So what classes is it that you provide?
So we do like HIIT classes. So high intensity interval training classes. We do things like Tabatas, boxing. We offer strength and conditioning. I've got a fantastic strength and conditioning coach who teaches on a Tuesday and a Friday. We do strength and conditioning. So for those that are completely brand new and they want a class that's a little bit more structured, strength and conditioning is what we would recommend that they potentially start with, rather than coming into one of my sweat classes, because they are quite high intensity. But don't get me wrong, everything we can scale down, everything can be made easier, everything can be made harder. But we offer, like I said, we offer yoga, we also offer Pilates. We've got a really good Pilates teacher as well. So we offer it all. Everything that we do complements itself, which is nice. Yeah, it's good. It's just if people can come in and see and give us a chance to have a little go, they won't want to leave. They really won't want to leave. I've got a new lady coming in this evening, which I'm really looking forward to working with. I spoke to her at the weekend, really nervous. But that's what I enjoy. That's a challenge for me, and I know from speaking with her that I can get her from where she is now to where she wants to be, as long as she's willing to put the hard work in. I'm willing to help her and get her to where she needs to be. The amount of people that I've worked with through the years There's one lady in particular, she used to come along to my classes, she struggled. She'd never been in a gym before, she didn't really want to come before. And she came because her partner was coming. And in a few years' time, she ended up running the London Marathon. And you know what, even now, to this day, like, it gives me goosebumps to think that where she was when she started and what she'd achieved. And even now, I still see her about town running around, and I bib her when I'm like drive past and we wave. And yeah, it's stories like that that are incredible, and that's what this gym does. That's what we can do as coaches, as a team. That's what we do. We help people achieve their goals and just make them realise they can achieve whatever it is that they want.
So, I mean, yourself as head coach, but I mean, there's other coaches involved as well. I mean, how many coaches have you got involved?
So there's myself. I teach the majority of the classes, but we have Andrea. Andrea is our strength and conditioning coach, and he also teaches on a Saturday. He's a fantastic coach. Kelly Harmon, he is a coach who used to previously work with me. She's incredible. She's a gymnast, ex-gymnast, and she'll train in the classes, and people are like, oh my God, she's an absolute machine, and she is, but she's just so lovely as well. I've got Sarah. Sarah is my Pilates coach, but she's also a nutrition coach as well, so she offers all the nutrition and stuff. And we have Megan, and Megan's used to work with me as an apprentice at my previous place, and she's come over to here to work with me. She's good, she's a lovely girl. And Paul, our yoga teacher. So that's all of us. And I've actually just got Craig Alcock trained up as well. I'm trying to get him to do some bits and pieces in here because he's fantastic. He's a fantastic, he takes part in the classes and people really respect him and look up to him, so I'm trying to get him in for a few more.
Jeff as well?
Jeff just takes part. Jeff comes along and takes part in the sessions, he does. Yeah, Jeff's he's everyone loves it when he walks in, obviously. All the women are like, oh. So yeah, he's here as well. So yeah, it's all good. We're a lovely little team.
So we're looking at it. We're looking around. I can see weights. I can see medicine balls and rowing machines, etc. And bikes, because what we're sitting on here. I mean, what we're looking at. If someone comes to you and says, you know, how do I join? What's the joining fee? You know, how much is it going to cost me?
So basically, everyone's entitled to a free session. So they can choose what session they want to come to, and I can send them the link. Everything's done online as well. So everything's done online. I can send them the link. They book in for a free session. They choose which session they want to do. They can do any of them. But I always say to people, if you find that session's too hard, doesn't mean the next session will be. Every session we do is different. You'll never do the same class twice, ever. And book in for your session, and then they'll love it and they'll want to come back for more.
Listen, Kate, I'll be honest with you, you know, the whole place looks absolutely amazing. We'll show the people at home what it looks like as well. We'll do that after the interview. You'll see that. So, you know, keep watching. We'll show you what it actually looks like afterwards. But Kate, wish you all the very, very best with the fitness arena. It looks amazing, and you at home, you need to get down here and sign up because it is absolutely amazing. We'll put the link in this video as well, so you can actually get on there and actually book your tasting session and get yourself down there to the fitness arena. And I don't think you'll be disappointed whatsoever. So Kate, so talk to us about the first piece of equipment you've got here.
So this is our ski erg, which we use. We have three pieces of cardio kit in here. We have the ski, we have the row, we have the bike. I'll go through this one with you first. So this is equivalent to if you're skiing in the Alps, which would be quite nice right now, wouldn't it? So take your feet nicely hip distance, and it's just all the way up, all the way down, pulling back with the arms, keeping the core in nice and tight, nice big pulls. It just elevates your heart rate, gets you nice and warm. People have a love-hate relationship with this one. I personally love it. There are some people who would choose not to use that. On to the next one, rowers. Probably seen a lot of these in your Globo gyms, like Secure gyms, etc. The rowers, the way that I've positioned these right now, I personally think is lovely because we're absolutely, you can look out onto the pitch. Takes the emphasis off of how you're feeling, how your heart rate's up. So it's a nice big pull, power through the legs. Nice and simple. Exhalation clean. It's a lovely piece of kit, this. If you've been in the gym before, you probably used it.
They look like for me, I mean, looking at the actual row machines, they look very sort of like, shall we say, very expensive row machines compared to other ones that I've seen in gyms.
See, this is the thing, this isn't an advert for Concept, but if you look at Concept with ski, Concept with here, we did actually invest in the best pieces of kit. So, and thanks to Tim and Tom for that. So yeah, we have got quality pieces of kit here. You're not walking into a gym and like, oh, there's like £100 row machine. You've got the real deal with this stuff.
And of course, that's the view when you're actually sitting on the row machine.
And what I will say is, if anyone's seen my Instagram or Facebook, the sunrise in the morning is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And the amount of people that come and say how much they love the sunrise, and actually what we do as well, in the morning, 6 a.m, 7 a.m, I do sometimes get people jogging around the pitch, but it's lovely. Don't be put off by that because it's actually really lovely. And there are alternatives. If people can't jog around, they can walk across and back, so it's nice. Really nice. Over to these ones. Right, so these are our air bikes. Most people will, this is my nemesis. Not really. Absolute nemesis, the air bikes. So obviously, very different to your normal bike, air assisted, with the arms as well. The only good thing about this is the fan, because when you're on this, your heart rate's soaring, and you're sweating, you've got the fan to cool you down. So the good thing about these as well, and what we do actually sometimes get our customers to do, is just use the upper body. You put your feet onto the pedal, onto the side pedals, and push and pull in. Great piece of the kit, but I've been on it 2 seconds. My heart rate is through the roof. My absolute nemesis. But what we do always say to people as well is work on your weaknesses. So for me, I don't like these. I'm on them all the time because I don't like them. And you're only going to get better by doing more. Yeah. Right, dumbbells. We've got a good range of dumbbells. The lightest we do have is a 5. I think the highest we got up to is a 22.5. Medicine balls, boxes, kettlebells. Anyone who has ever worked with kettlebells before, you'll know that you can have the most incredible workout with just this piece of kit. I would highly recommend a kettlebell class. Highly recommend a kettlebell class. Just because how it can change your body shape is unbelievable. Just through that one piece of kit. So if anyone wants to come along and try a kettlebell class, please do. What else have we got? We do use the Olympic bars. We have got Olympic bars. We don't work too much with them. Myself and my coach Andrea, we are CrossFit qualified, but we're not a CrossFit gym. We haven't implemented any of the Olympic lifts. We don't currently do an Olympic lift class, but it's something that we are potentially going to be looking into. We do like working with the Olympic bars, and there are options for people, but currently we don't. Resistance bands, we have an amazing array of resistance bands. So basically, we actually try and implement them into a lot of our classes as well. Mobility is a massive thing. We love to work with people when their mobility, because you'll find a lot of people are really restricted in their shoulders and their hips. So we do a really lovely class on a Wednesday, which is basically calmed right down. I think it's at 7 o'clock and at 9:30. We basically just calm it right down, work on a lot of mobility, and it's a lovely class. That's with Andrea, so I'd highly recommend that as well. We have also, I mean, you have seen them here. We do have battle ropes. Have you ever used a battle rope yourself?
I haven't. No, I've seen plenty of people using them.
Yeah, they're a great piece of kit. These, I'll get it out and I'll show you. People come in and go, oh no, I've seen them on TV, I've seen them on YouTube. And I'm like, well, let's have a little go. So it's nice and simple. Again, nice simple waves, single arms, double arms. We basically put these into a lot of our workouts. You can combine it with lunges, you can combine it with squats, As you're squatting, you can do the big waves. There's so much that you can do. Seated, taking them over. Lots that you can do. And what we try to do is combine a lot of it together with bodyweight exercises, cardio. You should definitely come and give it a go.
Yeah, definitely. So tell the people at home then, I mean, you know, what's, you know, the prices and, you know. And
So membership here currently is £55. That's unlimited. So you can use, I think it's 23 classes a week we do currently. We are looking to put on more. You can use open gym, which is throughout the day. So it's £55. If you are associated with a football club, you get 10% off.
Mm-hmm.
That's not in a contract, so that's month by month, which is really good because we believe in our product. We believe we don't have to sign you into a contract like other gyms do. You can do pay-as-you-go as well. So we offer a pay-as-you-go service for £8.50 per session. But and we have a few people who do that, but 9 times out of 10, those £8.50 people always sign up because they love it so much. So yeah, there are. So
when's the gym open? What sort of times do you open?
So we open at 6 a.m. Tuesday to Friday we open at 6 a.m. Mondays we open at 7, right through to 8 o'clock at night, all day. I know. What an incredible service, right?
Yeah.
So this is open all day, so people can come in and use it as an open gym. So when I say open gym, what you can basically do is you can come into the building, you use the gym. There's always a workout on the board. If I show you this workout that we currently have, this is what the session we're going to be doing this evening. So there's a session up on the board. It's pretty self-explanatory. Those are people that come regularly, they'll know exactly what they are. So basically, you can take part in that, or you can come along and you can basically do your own workout. There are loads of people that say, I've got a workout that I'd like to do that I've found online. You can come in and do that, it's not a problem. Put the music on, and away you go.
Happy days. Well, Kate, as I said, we wish you all the very, very best with the gym, and people at home, just get yourself signed up because it's a fantastic place to be.